So, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam from Team Zarex here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with the Rocket deck in action. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rockets just took first place at the UDS, and I'm even questioning myself on why this deck is so good. You know, I playtested the deck a little bit last format while Agarpain, okay, that's how you pronounce it, right? Right? Yeah, I tested it when Agarpain was in the format, and the deck was actually pretty cool. It's a Dragon Link based deck. The deck does have a lot of potential last format, but this format, I'd never really taken a look at Rockets before, and then out of nowhere, first place UDS, Chunping Zhu, first place with Rockets. And I just want to see on what the buzz is all about and just basically test out how powerful this deck really is. In today's video, I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the deck real quick, you know, briefly explain to you guys on what the deck does and why this deck is just so good, and potentially why he won with this deck at the UDS. And if you guys definitely want to see an in-depth deck profile when it comes to Rockets, make sure you guys check out the link in the description box below. He did a deck profile on the channel, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. For those of you who are on the channel for the very first time, welcome to the channel. Consider hitting the subscribe button and make sure you guys turn the notification bell to get notified on each time I upload videos. They'll be absolutely amazing. The Team Samurai X1 army is growing super strong. You guys don't understand how awesome you guys are. Thank you so much for just destroying that subscribe button. You know what I mean? You guys are awesome. And as always, if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys go in there right now and smash that thumbs up button. It'll be absolutely phenomenal. If YouTube had a real life thumbs up button, that thumbs up button will no longer exist, because you guys have been smashing the heck out of that thumbs up button recently. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. All right, guys, don't waste any more time. Without further ado, let's hop on YGO Pro to test out this Tier 1 Rocket deck profile for the 2020 format. Without further ado, let's begin. Alright guys, so here is Chunping's first place deck profile for the UDS. I kind of want to analyze it real quick before we do some test hands and a couple of test duels. Try to get in at least one duel for you guys. Seyfried is obviously the best card in the deck. There are so many combos in this deck, which is actually unique. I showcased you guys this deck before once the Rocket structure that came out. Seyfried is just really broken. I know that this card is very expensive right now, but it's going to keep getting more expensive as time goes by, especially since this deck is getting a lot of recognition. You guys should definitely pick up this deck now before it shoots up in price even more. One of the most surprising factor on my end by looking at this list is the fact that it's a deck that can just play so many hand traps in the main deck. So if you look at the deck right here, there's 3 Drone Lockbirds and 3 Ash Blossoms, and the really unique thing about this deck is that there are so many 1 to 2 card combos in this deck to make your first unbreakable board, and at the same time back up your hand up with tons of hand traps. Here's what makes this deck shine from the rest of the decks in today's metagame. Rocket Tracer itself is a 1 card level 8 synchro monster. If you guys have not checked out his deck profile, he goes in depth about the entire deck, so you guys should definitely check it out. I'll leave a link to his deck profile in the description box below. Look at this. Look, so he's playing 3 Cosmic Cyclone in the main deck as well. 3 Cosmic Cyclones can be replaced with any other hand trap if you want. He even played 3 Ghost Ogre. You guys can see the sheer power of a deck that's able to main deck 9 hand traps. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So you guys should definitely give this deck a try. This card is absolutely crucial. I know that this card is really cheap right now. I think it's under like $5. You guys should just get as many copies of this card as possible, because this card is going to be one of your main win conditions for the entire deck, 100,000%. So card is actually really, really good. So a huge shout out to Chunping for winning the UDS with this unique deck, guys. Deck is just insane. Let's go on with, you know, let's hop on YGO Pro to see on what we can do with our opening hand with this deck real quick. Without further ado, let's begin. I do believe Rockets do have a lot of potential in this format. The deck is actually pretty scary. If you don't know how to play against this deck, you're probably going to lose. So without further ado, let's see what we can do with our first turn opening hand. So our opening hand is Magna Rocket Dragon, Chaos Dragon, Levineer, Absolute Dragon, Drone Lockbird, and also Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. And by looking at this hand right now, opening up with any Rocket monster with Absolute Dragon is literally full combo, and this is the luxury of actually playing this deck. It's a deck that's just reliant on 1 to 2 card combos, and it's a deck that can play tons of hand traps. So having Drow and Ash in our opening hand is just absolutely insane to actually combat against almost every single deck in today's metagame, except for obviously trap decks. But Ash Blossom and Drone Lockbird will cover majority of the, you know, meta in today's metagame. So let's see on what we can do with this first turn opening hand. So what we're going to do is that we're going to normal summon Magna Rocket Dragon. Now what we can do next is that we can special summon Absolute Dragon from our hand, since we control a Rocket monster. And what we can do next is that using Magna Rocket Dragon, we can actually make a Striker Dragon. Cool. Once Striker Dragon comes out, Striker Dragon will get its ability to search a Boot Sector launch directly from our deck to our hand. This card right here is a field spell which gets you access to any rocket monster from our hand. And now using Striker Dragon and also Absol Dragon, we can send these two to the graveyard to make a Dragoonity Knight Romulus, and now of course Absol is going to activate, killing 2 Romulus, chaining 1 Router. Router is going to be able to get access to Rocket Tracer directly from our deck to our hand. Romulus will get to add Dragon Ravine. It all depends on the cards you have in your hand to combo off. Activate Dragon's Ravine. We can activate Dragon's Ravine's effect to dump the Chaos Levianeer from our hand to the graveyard. We can send Safer to the graveyard, and now what we can do is that we can activate Boot Sector Launch, activate its effect to special summon, of course, Rocket Tracer that's in our hand. Once Rocket Tracer comes out, we're going to activate Rocket Tracer ability. And this is the exact same step that Sean Ping did in his feature match. It's like literally the exact same setup. You summon Romulus and summon Rocket Tracer, and then you literally have full combo. As long as you have Romulus, Rocket Tracer right here, you are literally going to be able to full combo your opponent right now. Okay, so this is our board. We're going to special summon, of course, Silver Rocket from our deck. And the reason why we special summon Silver Rocket Dragon is so that we get to look at our opponent's extra deck to see on what deck they are playing. And then we're going to turn Silver Rocket Dragon into the Pisty. Really awesome. And now we're going to activate, of course, Scar Dragon LP's ability. We are going to special summon Red Eyes Darkest Metal directly from the deck using LP's effect. And now using Red MD's ability, we're going to activate Red MD to special summon back Striker Dragon from our graveyard. And now what we can do is that we can activate Striker Dragon, okay, to pop the Red MD to basically add the Magna Rocket back to our hand. And the reason we do that is so that we get a free discard of Quad Boar Dragon, which is really important. And also at the same time clears the zone right here to use Pisty's ability. So we're going to activate Pisty to revive back Red MD. I feel like Red MD is going to get banned, man. Now we're going to activate Red Eyes Darkest Metal to, of course, revive back the Rocket Tracer that's in our graveyard. Rocket Tracer is a tuner, by the way, which is absolutely insane. And now what we can do is that, yeah, we can make the Lingerous Dragon right here. Awesome. Yeah, we can make the Quad Boar Dragon right here using Romulus, the Lingerous, and also Striker Dragon right here. So 1, 2, 3. Send these 3 to the grave to make, of course, Triple Burst. And now what we can do is that we can activate Quad Boar's effect. We can discard the Magna Rocket to destroy the Triple Burst. And then once Triple Burst gets destroyed, since you have 3 rocket monsters in the graveyard, Triple Burst is a link 3 monster, so you get to revive back 3 rockets from your graveyard, which is absolutely ridiculous. So we're going to special back 3 rockets monsters, which is really good. Okay, special back 3 rocket. And also at the same time, the Lingerous Dragon is in active effect since a rocket monster is summoned. We get a special back the Lingerous Dragon from our graveyard, which is really good. And now using Quad Boar and also the Lingerous Dragon right here, we're going to make, of course, the Abomination, Unchained Abomination. And now what we can do is that using Tracer and also Magna Rocket Dragon, Borosword Savage Dragon, in defense, by the way. We have to summon in defense. And the reason you summon in defense is so that you can play around, what's it called, Lightning Storm. Really important, guys. We're going to activate, of course, Savage ability to target, of course, the Triple Burst Dragon and equip it to Borosword Savage. This is obviously the highest link monster, which you get to equip to Borosword Savage, which is pretty good. And now this is usually your end board with these 2 cards in hand, which is nice. You have like 4 interruptions right here. But since you have a Levianeer in the graveyard, since we hard drew the Levianeer, we can easily add it back off the Safer's ability of banishing Safer from our graveyard to add this card to hand. And now we also get to additionally rip 1 card from our opponent's hand, which is really good. So now we get to banish 3 Darks in the graveyard, you know, the Guard Dragons and also the Striker Dragon. Banish these 3 to summon, of course, Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Once Levianeer comes out, we activate its effect to basically shuffle back a card in our opponent's hand, which is really good. And now this is our end board. We have Savage, we have a Unchained Interruption, we have an Unchained Interruption, we rip 1 from hand, and we also at the same time we get to rip 1 from our opponent's extra deck. So we're going to proceed to go in the end phase. This card right here is mandatory to pop during the end phase. So we're going to activate, of course, Unchain and target the Silver Rocket. Silver Rocket is also going to activate its effect as well, okay, to destroy itself, which is really nice. We can look, okay. Nice, we're playing against Shaddolls. Cool, against Shaddolls, I'm just gonna banish the Cross Sheep right here. We're gonna banish the Cross Sheep. End phase, Silver Rocket will get the trigger's effect, Tracer directly from our deck. This is our board right here. We have Rocket Tracer, which can get us another rocket monster directly from the deck. It can pop itself. He can pop Chaos Dragon Levianeer. And also at the same time, when it pops itself, Unchained is gonna activate as well, which is absolutely ridiculous, right? So we're playing against Shaddolls. And so he's starting off with 5 cards in hand against our Ash, Drow, Savage, and of course the Unchained pop. Okay, so these are the first off. Activate Shaddoll Fusion. Obviously, like, I have 2 negates, like, we're obviously gonna Ash Blossom that. If he has Call by the Grave, we can obviously Borreload Savage Dragon negate it, which is really good. So we're gonna negate the Shaddoll Fusion. So he's gonna normal summon Skumada. He's gonna attack into my Rocket Tracer. I can chain Rocket Tracer to pop itself, to special summon the Magna Rocket from my deck. Unchain's gonna activate. We're gonna destroy the Squamata. Cool. Squamata gets to activate its effect. What can he send to the graveyard? Nah, the Squamata's not a threat to me at all. Wendy. He sends Wendy to the graveyard. Wendy's gonna activate her effect. Wendy, summon defense. Honestly, I think the most efficient way is to just negate any fusion he has. Like, Wendy's not a threat because I can always use the Unchain to pop the set. It doesn't even matter. Okay, nice. Wendy's gonna special summon Beast directly from the deck. I still have one Savage negate, which is really nice. Invocation. Yeah, now I have to negate. So he's gonna end his turn. Oh, this is sick. So Unchain's gonna activate its effect to target my Magna Rocket. Discard will get its effect to pop itself, which is really awesome. So we get to send the Shawl Beast to the graveyard. That's fine. He gets to draw one. And then end phase Magna Rocket will activate its effect to special summon, of course, the Rocket Tracer from my deck. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. Like, yo, this is insane. We can just enter battle phase and just attack for a game. The deck is actually very aggressive. Well, I don't know why I did that. That was unnecessary. So we can pop it. Legionnaire and summon Silver Rocket from our deck. And then we can activate the Unchain to target the Silver Rocket. Silver Rocket can activate its effect again. Like, it's just, like, you can just look at your opponent's extra deck from this point, banish anything, and then it's just pretty much game. Yeah. So you basically set up this unique board with the 1 or 2 card combos that you have in your hand, backed off with hand traps, using the Unchained cards to pop multiple cards on the field, including your own rocket monsters, at the same time manipulating your opponent's extra deck to banish any of their combo pieces, is just absolutely insane. Wow, guys, congratulations to Sean Ping coming first place at UDS, man. This was fun. Like, you guys have seen the sheer power of this deck, the fact that you're able to play so many hand traps in your deck, and also at the same time combo off with 1 or 2 cards in your opening hand is just absolutely ridiculous. And Savage is very nice as well. Savage is a really good card. Rocket Tracer is just insane, and the deck just has so many turbo cards. It's pretty good. The deck is good. The deck is really nice. And hopefully you guys prepare for this at the YCS that's coming up. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Congratulations, Sean Ping, again, for coming first place at the UDS with this deck. Really awesome to see Revolver taking it first place. Thank you guys so much for watching. And it's your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright, guys. Peace.